Did you know that gallstone surgery is one of the most commonly performed surgeries there is today? And, in North America, around 10% to 15% of the adult population has gallstones. Surprisingly, many people suffering from gallstones who choose to have surgery don't fully understand how gallstones are formed in the first place, why surgery alone can't fix the underlying problem. Gallstones are tiny stones found in the gallbladder. Gallstones are made up of cholesterol particles, calcium deposits, and other substances that are found in bile. Gallstones are formed when cholesterol, calcium and other particles bind to each other and become lodged in the gallbladder, causing pain and other problems, such as indigestion and back pain. Gallstones are hardened formations, composed primarily of cholesterol, that develops in the gallbladder. Gallstones are commonly associated with bile that contains excessive cholesterol, a deficiency of other substances in bile, bile acids and lecithin, or a combination of these factors. What are the symptoms of gallstones? Gallstone attacks cause extreme pain in the upper right quarter of the abdomen, often extending to the back. This pain can be accompanied by nausea and vomiting. Dietary changes that may be helpful. 1. Cholesterol. Cholesterol is the primary ingredient in most gallstones. Some, but not all, research links dietary cholesterol to the risk of gallstones. Some doctors suggest avoiding eggs, either because of their high cholesterol content or because eggs may be allergenic. Most studies report that vegetarians are at low risk for gallstones. In some trials, vegetarians had only half the gallstone risk compared with meat eaters. Vegetarians often eat fewer calories and less cholesterol. For example, some studies have found that vegetarians eating a high vegetable fat diet had elevated rather than reduced risks of gallstone formation. 2. Coffee. Coffee increases bile flow and therefore might reduce the risk of gallstones. In a large study of men, those drinking 2 to 3 cups of regular coffee per day had a 40% lower risk of gallstones compared with men who did not drink coffee. In the same report, men drinking at least 4 cups per day had a 45% reduced risk. Caffeine appears to be the protective ingredient, as decaffeinated coffee consumption was not linked with any protection. People at risk for gallstones who wish to consider increasing coffee drinking to reduce risks should talk with a doctor beforehand. Caffeinated beverages can aggravate symptoms of insomnia, peptic ulcer, panic attacks, and a variety of other conditions. Nutritional supplements that may be helpful. Vitamin C is needed to convert cholesterol to bile acids. In theory, such a conversion should reduce gallstone risks. Women who have higher blood levels of vitamin C have a reduced risk of gallstones. Although this does not prove that vitamin C supplements can prevent or treat gallstones, some researchers believe this is plausible. One study reported that people who drink alcohol and take vitamin C supplements have only half the risk of gallstones compared with other drinkers. Though the apparent protective effect of vitamin C did not appear in non-drinkers. In another trial, supplementation with vitamin C 500 mg taken 4 times per day for 2 weeks before gallbladder surgery, leading to an improvement in one parameter of gallstone risk, nucleation time, though there was no change in the relative level of cholesterol found in bile. While many doctors recommend vitamin C supplementation to people with a history of gallstones, supportive evidence remains preliminary. According to one older report, people with gallstones were likely to have insufficient stomach acid. Some doctors assess the adequacy of stomach acid in people with gallstones and, if appropriate, recommend supplementation with betaine hydrogen chloride. Nonetheless, no research has yet explored whether such supplementation reduces symptoms of gallstones. For the first 5 days, take 4 glasses of apple juice every day, or eat 4-5 apples, whichever you prefer. Apple juice softens the gallstones. During these 5 days, eat normally. On the 6th day, take no dinner. At 6 p.m. of the 6th day, take a teaspoon of Epsom salt, magnesium sulfate, with a glass of warm water. At 8 p.m. repeat the same. Magnesium sulfate opens the gallbladder ducts. At 10 p.m. take half a cup of olive oil with half cup fresh lemon juice. Mix it well and drink it. The oil lubricates the stones to ease their passage. The next morning, you will find green stones in your stool. Dr. Chu Chen says that gallstones usually float, and you might want to count them. He mentioned that he had people who pass 40, 50 and up to 100 stones. Note, and don't forget, even if you don't have any symptoms of gallstones, you still might have some. It's always good to cleanse your gallbladder every now and then. Please subscribe to our channel and also share it with your friends. Do not forget to check out more videos, which will appear shortly.